Trantalis, the Mayor of the City of Fort Lauderdale, and with me I have Commissioner Ben Sorensen, our Deputy Mayor Rob Hernandez, and Paul Berg of our Public Works Department. I want to talk to you this morning about the incident that occurred with regard to our water system. Yesterday, a contractor broke a 42-inch pipe that supplies water to our water treatment plant from our well fields. As a result, we have lost water supply to the city and to the other cities in our surrounding area that receive water through us. City crews are working as fast as they can to restore service. If everything goes well, we could have service restored by this evening. In the meantime, we have launched emergency procedures and have set up locations to offer bottled water for those residents in need. What happened is that Florida Communications Concepts, a subcontractor repairing electric lines for Florida Power and Light, struck and damaged a main in the vicinity of 2525 Northwest 55th Court in the grounds of the Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. They have been cited and have been issued a notice to appear in an enforcement action. The water main supplies raw water from the city's well fields, which are located west of the airport, to the Five Ash water treatment plant. It's important to note that the subcontractor was not doing work for the city, nor was the work related to any city or airport project. Crews responded immediately to assess the situation and worked through the night attempting to shut down the valves that control the water flow in order to achieve a bypass line. While the work was taking place, the damaged pipe collapsed, necessitating that the water flow from the wells be shut off. We are working on 3 solutions simultaneously. First, crews continue to work on shutting down large valves. Each takes several hundred turns to shut off, in an attempt to activate the bypass line and get the flow of water going back to the Five Ash plant. Second, a replacement pipe has now been located in the Miami-Dade County area. Crews traveled to Kendall to pick up the pipe and materials and are back on site working to replace the pipe. Third, we have a crew that will attempt to put a line stop on the damaged line that will allow a bypass to be activated. That seems like the most immediate solution. At 11:30 a.m. today, the Five Ash water treatment plant has stopped providing service. In addition to Fort Lauderdale, the affected cities as follows: Lauderdale by the Sea, Oakland Park, Port Everglades Authority, Village of Sea Ranch Lakes, Wilton Manors, and sections of Davie and Tamarack. A little over 200,000 customers will be affected. A map of affected areas is available on our webpage at www.fortlauderdale.gov. We have issued a boiled water notice in accordance with state and federal regulatory requirements. It is imperative that folks in the affected areas boil water prior to consuming it. Boiled or bottled water should be used for drinking, making ice, brushing teeth, washing dishes, and food preparation until further notice. If you have water service, we ask that everyone please limit the use. Please turn off all irrigation systems and only use water when absolutely necessary until this situation is resolved. I have signed a proclamation declaring a local state of emergency to expedite obtaining any necessary supplies, equipment, or materials to address this as quickly and as efficiently as possible. 3 locations for a bottled water distribution have been set up. First, the Beach Community Center at 3351 Northeast 33rd Avenue in Fort Lauderdale, Mills Pond Park at 2201 Northwest 9th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale, and Riverland Park at 555 Southwest 11th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. We have been receiving supplies from both the state and local sources in order to try to accommodate the need of our folks. We've conducted a rapid assessment of critical facilities such as nursing homes and hospitals. They are reporting no issues at this time, but we are on standby to take action as necessary. Fire rescue has a mutual aid in place for fire suppression. Palm Beach County has supplied a tanker truck, which will be located at Station 53 at Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. Miami-Dade has supplied a tanker truck that will be located at Station 13 on Sunrise Boulevard on Fort Lauderdale Beach, and Broward County has supplied a tanker that will be located at Station 46 at Mills Pond Park. The Fort Lauderdale Police Department has brought on extra personnel to handle calls and ensure the safety and protection of our community during this uncertain time. I want to thank personally Governor DeSantis, who called this morning to offer any assistance that he could lend us. In addition, he has engaged the State Emergency Preparedness Director, Jared Moskowitz, to assist us, and we've been in communication with him. We've also spoken with State Representative Chip Lamarca, who also called this morning lending his assistance. The state has contacted both myself and Broward County Mayor Mark Bogan to offer their assistance. So please continue to call our 24-hour call center at 954-828-8000 for any concerns and any information you can provide the city. And we'll provide updates as available. That's all we have to say this morning.
You said that at 11:30 you stopped providing service in the private time.
That means we cut off the water. We cut off the water system.
So the water going out of the plant is not happening? Correct. So what does that mean for is water stopping in people's faucets now, or what's going on?
Well, whatever's left in the line will continue to be usable, but after that there'll be no more water supply to the lines.
When are you expecting that will happen?
I'm sorry?
When are you expecting water to run out?
I'll defer to our Deputy City Manager and Mr. Paul Berg, who's Director of our Public Works Department.
We suspect that that's... Sorry, Rob Hernandez, Deputy City Manager. We suspect that that's currently taking place throughout the city now. Now, let me say this. The city does have an additional water plant, the Peel-Dixie plant, that is still producing water, but at a much lower capacity. And so its ability to serve not only the city of Fort Lauderdale, plus all of our other customers, is significantly limited at the moment.
How many people are affected or impacted?
We estimate that in excess of 220,000 customers.
Can you go into the concept that one broken line can affect so many people in such a vast area?
I'm going to defer to Mr. Paul Berg to answer that question.
The line that was damaged by the contractor was damaged yesterday afternoon, and basically it's a 42-inch in diameter pipe, concrete. The damage is about a 6-inch hole in the concrete. When that occurred, the line remained in service, and it was kind of a big leak, but not out of service. So, but that continued as we began to operate the valves. We do have a redundant line that carries water from the well field to 5-ash. The valves that we have operated, we've operated probably 6 valves at this point to try to isolate that. We still have not been successful in eliminating the flow through that pipe, so that's why we had to shut down the well field pumps. The approach now at this point is we have contractors on site with equipment to do the pipe repairs, but we're also going to try to do a bypass around those repairs to speed up the restoration. These valves on these big lines take a considerable amount of time to open and close. For example, most of these will require several hundred turns of a valve. They're operated by computers. A lot of technical things to keep from breaking the valve so we don't lose the operation entirely. So what we have been restricted in terms of getting to the redundant line that would go around this is the operation of those valves. We have operated, like I say, 6 of those valves that we're aware of that control that flow, but they haven't closed off the flow completely, so we're continuing to do that. Each one of those valves from beginning to end probably takes 2 or 3 hours to operate, so we've been operating simultaneously all of those valves since yesterday afternoon and continued through the night.
So are they not performing like they're supposed to?
Yeah, they're not closing the pipe all the way completely.
And did the contractor not know that the pipe was there? Would it not have been on a permit or something like that?
They did do locations. We're aware of that. I don't have any other details on that, so I don't know the reason there.
Well,
Mr. Byrd,
we've all covered a number of water main breaks in our careers. I've covered 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, 14. 42 inches is huge. Can you kind of talk about, in your experience, I mean, have you ever had a 42-inch pipe issue like this before?
I was just telling Rob, in another community I was in where we had a regional water supply, we had a 60-inch line that blew out and dug a 40-foot hole in the ground real quick. But these are typical in larger systems, big pipes like this. You know, this particular pipe carries all the raw water from a well field to 5-ash. 5-ash is permitted to operate up to 50 million gallons. Our average is about, at 5-ash, is about 35 a day right now. Peel Dixie operates near its capacity right now. They're providing about 9 million gallons a day. So it's about 20–25% of our total needs. So we'll still have some water in the system, but we're not able to maintain the minimum pressures, and that's the reason why we had to do the boil order.
We did get the accident a little more. What did the contractor do, and what is it now cited with, and everything in between?
I don't have all the details, but essentially they were doing underground boring, as you see many of the utilities doing these things.
With a drill?
Yeah, with an underground drill, directional boring, and for whatever reason hit the pipe and knocked a hole about this big in the side of the 42-inch line.
And it's a concrete pipe?
Correct.
Mr. Byrd, what's the worst case scenario?
Power and Light, a job for FP&L, you said?
He was a contractor for FP&L.
What's the worst case scenario here as far as repair estimate, and what's the best case scenario?
Best case is that we could, by the end of the workday, early evening, have valves restored or a bypass restored that we can begin to pump raw water again to 5-ash. And then from that point on, it takes about 2 hours for 5-ash to get back up to production capacity. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe by sundown would be the best case. Now you're still going to have the boil order go until we clear all the testing and that kind of thing. That's usually a 48-hour process. The worst case is if the valves, we can't get the valve controlled completely, and we can't do the bypass. We'll have to, then you're probably talking construction work. That's open trenching and the kind of construction. It takes longer, probably perhaps by morning, but until we get everything uncovered, we do have the break uncovered, but until we can uncover any of the other valves that might be contributing or not to the problem, you know, that's our best case. Worst case right now is maybe at least 24 hours and perhaps 36. You know, in terms of actually having 5-ash with full capacity back producing water.
And that's 24 hours from now, or 24 hours from the break yesterday, or when does that time frame start?
I would tell you that the worst case is probably sometime between 7 a.m. tomorrow and 7 p.m. tomorrow that we'd be back in service. We're hoping to achieve that sooner. We'd like to think we could do that before the sun goes down. It depends.
But still, with 48 hours from the time it's back in service, you would have probably a boil water order.
Right. We'll be producing water at 5-ash, and then that makes the toilets flush and those kinds of things, even though you have to boil it for food preparation and for consuming. But at least that keeps the sanitary system in place, and fire protection systems, chillers, you know, everything else for air conditioning in large facilities and that kind of thing. They'll keep those in operation. So our goal is to get that going as soon as possible, and once that happens, then we can begin the bacteria tests and processing.
5-ash is the main plant, correct?
Pardon me?
5-ash is the main plant.
Yeah, our average production each day is around 40 million gallons. Peel Dixie does about 9, and 5-ash makes up the difference. So they are usually between 30 and 40 million gallons a day.
What are you telling people in terms of sanitation in their homes with toilets? I mean, what's the rule?
To operate your toilets, if you have a pool and you have a bucket of water, your toilet will work. But what you won't have is you won't have water out of your faucet or water coming through your water system to your toilets or that kind of thing. Your sanitary system will work. There's not a thing wrong with with the sanitary sewer. So if you have access to any water, even if it's not drinking water, and you can pour that in your toilet to flush it, that will work, and we encourage people to do that.
Why
And
would the
hotels,
people in the
anything going on with hotels? We understand perhaps evacuations?
That's part of the contact we've done, as the mayor said, the contacts with the critical residents, the nursing homes, hospitals, those kinds of things. Their systems are in place for emergency preparation. They're required to have backup and that kind of thing. We're also doing, working with, the EOC is also working through the business associations and the county EOC. We had an 11 o'clock conference call there, and they're going to try to bridge that gap with businesses and try to provide that kind of support for them.
Mayor, is there any investigation ongoing about the incident?
I think right now we just need to get the hole plugged. And when it comes to the cause and who's responsible, we will definitely follow up on that. But, you know, we ask for the patience of this community to work with us to make sure we get this problem resolved. And as far as fault is concerned, we will definitely follow up and make sure that those will be held accountable.
But you said somebody was cited already?
I'm sorry?
You mentioned there was
Yes, they've already been cited, and we've already proceeded with the process, but, you know, that takes a little longer time, and that's not going to get the hole plugged. Right now, we need to get the hole plugged and focus our resources on that.
Can you talk about what the citation was?
I don't, honestly, I don't.
What's the penalty? Is it a fine, or do you know if this contractor has done something like this before?
Don't have that information.
I don't have that information. I don't.
What's the name of the company again?
It was Florida Communication Concepts, and they were a subcontractor repairing electric lines for FP&L.
Is it typical for a city like this, 200,000 people, to all rely on one line like that? Is that a normal situation? Is this an outdated system? I mean, it just seems...
All of that.
So
it is normal. It's an outdated system. As we proceed forward in the months and years ahead, we're looking to improve our infrastructure. This is part of that improvement process. But this problem didn't result from a defect in the infrastructure. Only the repair has. So, because it was deliberately broken by a contractor. It wasn't as a result of disintegration of the fixture itself.
What you're saying is that had this system been more up to date and something like this happened, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I don't know the answer to that.
Wouldn't you ideally be able to divert it to the redundant lines and life would go on?
Well, and that's the issue. The issue, as Mr. Berg pointed out, is that we have.
Come over here.
I'm
Rob.
sorry, and that's the part of the issue that we're dealing with today, is that we have not been able to close the valves in order to divert that water. And once we're able to get those valves closed, then we'll have that redundant system fully operational.
How old are these? Is this pipe and these valves? Are they like from the 50s or something?
No.
I don't know the exact age. I do know that the redundant line we have is much newer than the existing line that was damaged, and so we don't have too many concerns.
Old, or?
I don't have a date on that. I'd be guessing, and I don't want to do that.
Sir, I live in the city of Fort Lauderdale, and when I heard about this morning, I started filling up pitchers in my kitchen. You know, I have a 20-month-old daughter. Are those pitchers of water that I filled up at 8 o'clock or 6:45 this morning safe, or do I have to boil that, or kind of what's the timing where the boil needs to start?
You should be good. We issued the boil orders when the system lost pressure below 20 psi. That was around 11 a.m. this morning. And the reason we were able to go that long, we've been using the capacity at the storage at the plant, you know, since the major blowout this morning at about 12:45 a.m. We have a lot of interconnections with the county and also with Pompano, and they've got those wide open. We were able to maintain pressures in the systems really long, about 3 or 4 hours longer than we originally anticipated. But we're still consuming quicker than they can make up. So 11 o'clock is about when we ran out.
Can one of you address more of the public safety concerns that you might have, from water pressure for firefighters, for fire hydrants, for hospitals? What are the hospitals doing? What is Broward General doing? Et cetera? What's the public safety impact?
Good question.
So as the mayor pointed out, we have requested additional resources from our neighboring communities so we have enough water on hand in the event that an emergency were to take place. All of our fire engines are fully equipped with thousands of gallons of water. These critical care facilities like hospitals and so forth maintain fire pumps in the event that water is an issue, but we're in constant communication with them, and we're making sure that we're coordinating such that if we have a situation where they are adversely affected, we will be able to address their particular needs.
So like right now at Broward General Hospital, do they have water? Are they able to?
Well, there's still water in the system,
right.
And so again, we are in communication with them, and once we get to a certain point, and once the state steps in and says, you know, they're at a critical point that either they need to close or move patients or whatever, we're there to support them.
So that could happen? They could act.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully we'll have the repair in place in the next couple of hours, and that won't happen.
What about elderly care facilities?
So again, as the mayor pointed out, we have been in communication with them as well, making sure that they are providing the needs for the residents. And certainly, if in fact we get to a point where they need to move their residents, we're prepared to support them.
And fire hydrants right now have no pressure?
Paul, do you know?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Are you requiring restaurants to close, given that they don't have used bathrooms?
So that's a good question. Brittany, you want me to answer that question, Mayor? We've been in communications with the Health Department and also the State Department of Professional Regulation. They have not, as of our last conference call, they haven't given us definitive guidance as to how this is going to impact restaurants and hotels. We should hopefully have that. We're going to have a conference call at 4 o'clock later today, and hopefully we'll have answers to those questions, and we will be putting out that information as well.
Will government buildings stay open during this time?
So with regard to City of Fort Lauderdale facilities, first of all, let me just make one comment. Although the city manager, Lagerbloom, is not here today because he's out of the country, he is very much engaged and participating in all conference calls that we've been having with our adjacent communities, with the EOC, and certainly with the mayor's office. We will be making a determination shortly after this meeting, after I confer with the mayor and the city attorney, as to what we're going to do for City Hall and other city operations. But more likely than not, we're going to be scaling back operations later today here in this building, and then we'll continue to monitor the repair progress to determine whether we'll be back at full operations at 8:15 tomorrow morning.
What about the county?
Wait a minute, but okay, to answer that question, I received word from Chief Judge Tudor that they closed the county courthouse at noon today.
What about parks and pools and recreation areas for kids in summer camp and things like that?
So again, right now, they're still open, as far as I know. Again, we'll be making that determination in consultation with the mayor, but if we continue certainly to not have water well beyond midnight tonight, then we will scale back those operations in our parks as well.
What communities are helping out with bringing in water or firefighters, that kind of thing?
What communities are helping?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've been receiving phone calls all morning from our neighboring communities, our sister cities, Hollywood, Pompano. Everybody is pitching in to whatever they can to try to help us. They're bringing in water. The state, as I mentioned earlier, is trucking in water, which is now available at these locations that I mentioned earlier. There's really not a whole lot they can do other than to be available in case there's any kind of additional emergency that may come down the road. For example, if there's a fire or whatever fire assets that might be available that we cannot engage sufficiently to handle a situation. We're hoping, I know it's hot out, and I know a lot of these nursing homes will be operational because the air conditioning is working, but in terms of their water needs, we're going to do whatever we can to ensure that these nursing homes and critical care facilities are operational.
Are there
Can we do it in Spanish with the city manager, please?
Let me ask one more English question. Are there any city-run schools or daycare centers or anything involving taking care of children that's impacted right now?
Well, right now we're still operational, but again, we'll make that determination later on today as to whether they'll be operational tomorrow.
So they go hand in hand essentially with any?
Yes.
Is the airport impacted at all?
Airport being Fort Lauderdale Executive or Fort Lauderdale International? International is not impacted at all.
Come tomorrow if there is no water. Tomorrow morning people wake up and there is still not water. What is the next plan of action? I mean, I know it's a worst case scenario. You're hoping for it to be back tonight. People are going to go to bed, likely won't have water. They wake up, they hope it's going to be there.
Right.
So what's the plan of action?
So we continue to work with our emergency management partners to have water available for drinking water, for cooking, and so forth. Well, as the mayor mentioned, we're going to be setting up distribution points at 3 Fort Lauderdale city parks to have water available certainly to residents. We will work with the county and critical care facilities to ensure that they have supplies of drinking water available. But in terms of being able to flush toilets and so forth, it is going to be a major inconvenience until we get that water pipe
so more of the same as what's
restored.
happening right now.
Yeah, unfortunately so. And so again, our crews and our contractors are working very diligently to make that repair as quickly as possible so we can get 5-ash water treatment plant up and running again.
Are there plans to open more distribution centers, 3 for 200,000 people?
Well, we'll take a look at that. We think that right now it's sufficient, but we will continue to work with our municipal partners and certainly with the county, and we will assess whether we need to open additional distribution sites. The county has offered to set up a site at Delaval Park. So we thank them for that, and again, we will continue to monitor.
And I just received a call from Mr. Moskowitz in Tallahassee saying there's another 70,000 gallons on its way to Fort Lauderdale, which will be at these distribution sites. So
bottled water?
Bottled water, yeah, bottled water.
Is there any shelter for, it's very hot out and apparently some of these high-rises need water for their air conditioning systems to work? Is there anywhere that a fragile person can go if they're roasting?
It's a good question, Brittany. We'll look at that, and again, we will work with the fire department and emergency management, and if we need to respond that way, we will.
Okay.
So far, we haven't heard anything.
And by 4 o'clock, you feel like you'll know whether businesses are going to be forced to shut down?
That might be a little aggressive, maybe like 6 or 7. We'll know a little bit better about, yeah.
Are you having another press conference? Or?
We will be having another conference call with the county at 4 p.m., and depending on how that goes, we'll determine whether the mayor will have another conference call. Press conference.
We appreciate your time.
No. I'm glad you're all here because the word needs to be out there, and we thank you all for being here today because communication is the most important thing. And if people have concerns, then they can just call us and let us know some of these individual events that are happening. If there's a crisis situation, we really want to be there to respond to people. So thank you all for being here.